Namaste, my wonderful Cancerian friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Celine. I'm a counseling psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and an intuitive tarot reader. I blend both spiritual insight and psychological interpretation in my readings. Now, today you're not here by chance because the Spirit has something important to reveal to you this week. So let's begin by clearing the space and releasing all negative energies. Now I'm going to invite your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors to be present during this reading. Now the sound may be a little loud for some of you, so please turn down the volume. Okay, so let's begin. So I am going to pick a card, an oracle card from the Wise Witch. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's a lot, so I'm not going to pick that up. So let's see what I think I was told to pick this. Okay, Serenity. Okay, Serenity. Pretty much peace. So they're asking you to find serenity in nature's embrace. Nature is your sanctuary. So, how many of you, my wonderful Cancerian friends, have been to nature, to the seaside or to the parks, or some, where there is a lovely sun rising? You are close with nature. Anyone have you? So, the wise witch is asking you, in order to find peace, calmness, they're asking you to go near to nature, okay? Because nature is the one that is going to give you the peace and the calmness. Now, let's see what other message or messages that is coming from your tarot card. I'm quite curious to know. Wonder why the wise witch was asking you to go and connect into the nature. Okay, interesting. And let's do this. Okay, you got 5 of Pentacles, you have 4 of Swords, and you have a major arcana, the Devil. Right, now the Devil is not as bad as it seems, like, or some people are saying. It just says a major arcana, and in just a little moment we are going to deep dive into these cards and see what other guidance or message these cards would like to share with us. Okay, now before I begin, I would just want to remind you that this is a collective reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. Also, it will be great if you can help me grow my channel by liking it, subscribing it, and by sharing the videos. So let's begin, my wonderful Cancerian friends. Now, one look at this card, I can feel that there are a lot of emotions going in your life right now. I think you really going through a lot mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically. All right. So that is why the wise witch asks you to go and connect yourself into the nature so that you can find peace and calmness. Okay. Now let's start with the devil card. So the devil is number 15. So you might want to take note of 15, 4, and 5. These are the numbers that is reflecting right now for you. So it's either 15 days from now, or 4 days or 4 weeks, or 5 days or 5 weeks. There is definitely, there's going to be a change within here. Okay. Now, I'm not sure whether are you going through some kind of addiction or obsession, because this card resembles like you are addicted to something that is not good. Okay, probably it could be online shopping, not necessarily substances, but it could be alcohol as well, or it could be a partner that you're very obsessed with, or even your own children that you're very obsessed with. You kind of like very dependent on them. Okay, this is basically a card of dependency. Okay, and because of this dependency, you are being enslaved. Okay, you are not able to move because you're depending on the other person or other thing to, give you life. So you are kind of very the word I like to use is you're very restricting yourself. Okay. Now, my wonderful Cancerian friends, you were born in this world with free will. Okay. You don't have to be a subordinate for someone else. You can do what you want, what you like, what is your happiness, but looks like you becoming quite powerless here. Okay. You feel entrapped here and you can't get away. And look, and I work with addicts. Okay, I work in the prison, I work with addicts. Nobody, okay, become addicted to something overnight. All right, it's a get cat oh my god, I can't even say that. Okay, so it's a very gradual process. Okay, it's a very gradual process, and then only it becomes from habit into become an addiction. All right. Now, none of us were born with an addiction. Okay, we were not born by, the moment we were born, we were not playing with the online and buying online shopping or being, possessive with someone. I mean, our love towards our parents are different, but we are not very possessive. Okay, but that's another total different story. Okay, because that comes under abandonment and then, attachment. So that's different. But here I feel like you are being attached to something or someone. I don't know what it is. You might want to share it in the comment section if you like, or maybe someone that you know, okay? Because maybe this person, the sign can be the earth sign, and earth sign is someone, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, someone as well, okay, that you might be addicted with these people. I don't know, okay? Now, because there are so much of temptation, you are unable to let it go, and you're kind of trapped. Now, you can be also trapped in the job that you feel like you are powerless, you can't move, because you've been working in that, in that job for many years, and you feel very trapped. Okay, so basically I feel you're self-sabotaging yourself. Okay, now you can leave. All right, there's no such thing that, we cannot leave in anything. Okay, because we went in, we can come out. All right, so there is always, entrance, and there is an exit. Okay, there's always two sides to the coin. So you might want to think this week, this is a weekly reading, and see, what is it that you want to work on. Because if you are going to dwell on this, trap, okay, you are going to build more things for yourself. For example, you may not be having rest, you may not be having a peace of mind. All right, so this card is trying to tell you, okay, that you're going into your own cocoon because you're so trapped that you just want to be left alone. Now, if you really look at this card clearly, the heart is there, right? But the heart is, the string is all around the person, it is not next to the person. Okay, so you seem to be, there is a place that you can go, but for some reason you are feeling trapped here. Okay, I can sense there's a lot of anxiety, I can sense there's a lot of depression. Is it you are hanging on to this person or this job because you due to finances? Okay, I don't know, maybe you are lacking finances, so you might want to withdraw yourself, go into your cocoon, your nature, because you need to spend time with your sanctuary. Okay, you need to rest, you need to sleep, you need to take care of yourself, you need to protect yourself. Right, this card, okay, it's a spiritual reflection card. Okay, you may want to connect yourself spiritually with the nature. Okay, because the nature is very much connected to the higher self, to the divine, to the source, right? So I think you really need to stabilize yourself, because 4 is all about stability. It's all about structure. So you might want to rest, sleep, go into your own cocoon, protect yourself, have some peace of mind. I think you are juggling a lot, so you may need some peace of mind. Take care of your health, because your health is showing here as well in this card. I'll talk about this in a moment, okay? But for now, I feel like, I don't know, because one look at it, I even thought that this person is, in a nest, okay, and away from everybody. Sometimes this card can equate to a coffin. All right, not say you're dead, okay, but it's the resting place, okay. So no one will disturb you. So this is your resting place. So you need to detach from this, whatever it is. You need to have rest, and once you're able to rest, okay, things will fall in perfectly for you. I wouldn't say overnight, but you will have a better clarity, because when you're connecting to nature, you have more oxygen in your body, and that oxygen will help you with your mental clarity. Okay. Now, be careful, or take care of your health. Okay. I don't see there is major health issues here, but you might be, because you are detaching from this person for the time being, you will be in financial issues, okay, but it's only temporary, okay, my wonderful Cancerian friends. It's only temporary, not for a while. You may face some isolation, okay, because you're no more with this person, or no more with this job, or with this whatever you are attached to. So you feel very lonely, all right, and feel very isolated, and you'll also feel very insecure. Now, as I said, this is only for the moment, okay? Because in the long run, if they just ditch you, or they ask you to leave the job, or this person just leaves you, it's going to get worse. So sometimes you might want to pull away from yourself if you can, and maybe take up some courses along the way that will help you, because nowadays I know that if you are not going to take up any AI courses, you will not be able to find the right job to fit in, okay, because everything is very, it's AI is coming in. So you might want to pull away, rest first, and then probably see whether you can take up some courses, or you can reach out for help, call the hotline, for help in your own country, or maybe reach out to some friends, because you are with this thing. They don't know whether you are existing. They're just leaving you as it is. But once you come out, it's okay to reconnect. I have reconnected with my friends, because there was a point that I was away, because I was building my career, paying my bills and everything. So, and then I connect with them, so reach out to your friends. Maybe they will be there, maybe your family as well. You're not alone, okay. There's always someone there to assist you. Yeah, so please connect yourself with the nature, very important, so you will feel way better. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull a surrender card. See what you can surrender while you are resting in this nest. Okay, surrender negative thinking. Okay, beautifully said. So looks like you are thinking, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Where is my life leading? Do I have a future? Da 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 da. Constantly you're thinking. Now, don't worry about too much. All this, as I already mentioned, it's only temporary. We ourselves living in this world temporary. This is not our permanent place. Okay. Now let's see what the card is trying to tell you. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmation. Very beautifully said. Let's read that again. Okay. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmation. So, this is something that they are trying to tell you, my wonderful, Cancerian friends. Okay, if you're able to pull through and say to yourself, thank you for, being there for me all these years, okay, and keeping me trapped. Or, well, they didn't, probably, you did, okay, because it take two hands to clap. You can't just clap with one hand, right? So you tell them thank you very much, but now I want to move on. So it might be good if you want to take up some courses, because some courses can open more doors for you for your job. And along the way, you might also maybe read, self-help book, that if you think you're very isolated, self-care, self-help books. So, you don't have to go to the library nowadays. You can just get a, ebook, and download some documents from and just read. Okay. Now I'm also going to pull a angel card for you and see what angel message, that, oops, sorry. Okay, looks, this wants to come. Oh, look, you are protected. Okay, you're not alone, my wonderful Cancerian friends. You are not alone. Okay, you are so protected. So let's read that. Okay. Oh, I love this card. Trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. And the mantra is, I am protected. So trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. That is why, okay, the card is asking you to detach from this thing, this job, this person, this relationship, this, online shopping addiction. I don't know, even, too much of exercising, okay, is also not good. So, you are going in the right direction. Okay, you need to rest, okay, rejuvenate yourself, and then reevaluate your life. You are in the right journey, because I feel that there is a higher purpose for you waiting, but you are so busy with this that you are not doing what you are here to do. Okay, your higher purpose is something else, but you are caught with so many things that which is not essential. So now the universe is pulling you, all right, whether you like it or not. The universe is pulling you and telling you, now you need to go somewhere, because, okay, you have a different mission in life. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to pull a charm for you, okay, and see what comes. Okay. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a Hello Kitty? Yes, it is a Hello Kitty. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to show this. Okay. Now, you have white and green. Green is your, I think, your heart chakra. You need to open up your heart. White is purity. The red is passion. Now, I think overall, the message of Hello Kitty is showing kindness and friendship. And if you can see, the Hello Kitty is having open a book, is reading. What did I say? All right. Go and pick up a course. Okay. Go and take a course and venture in it, study, or maybe open a book and do self-help, self-care. All right. You may need a lot of self-care and yeah, hope and self-care. So once you're able to connect in yourself, I think this Hello Kitty also talks about, connecting to your inner self. So I think you need to detach from what is ever going on here, detach, connect to the higher self, connect to the nature, connect to your inner self. You are literally protected, my wonderful Cancerian friends. Okay. So this is your reading, and I truly hope you have enjoyed it. The summary of this reading is posted at the end of this video, so please take a moment to reflect on it. Now, if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section, as your insight may help others on their journey. Okay, so until my next reading, my wonderful Cancerian friends, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.